Oh, TikTok, it's back. Yes, they did. That's right. Tommy Tooney in the house. What's up, everyone? I'm Ty Sweets, and we are getting it live right here, right now. Y'all, I had to change my graphics. I had to change the title. I had to change the show because now TikTok is back. Trump said, we're bringing it back. And that is exactly what he did. So TikTok is officially back online, and people all over the world, and especially in the US, are celebrating because here we are back again. What's good? Yo, Vicky, Timey Tony. Hey, how's it going? So yes, y'all, we got we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of things to oh wow. I mean, I was a short banning, I guess we could say. But for how long? How long will it stay? I think Trump wants to make it stay. He wants to keep it here because a lot of people were making a lot of money on the app. So let me get some more light on me, y'all. I feel kind of dark in here. Let me get a little bit more light. So let me turn on this one. There we go. Now you can see me a little bit better. Yeah, yeah. But for how long? That's the question. I think it'll be here for a good while. I don't think that I mean, I know that they said like 90 days. He was putting an extension on a delay for it, but I think um that they'll probably end up getting I mean, if they stop the ban already, it's the 19th and they already got it right back up again. So, yeah, he didn't like how he was depicted on TikTok, so that's kind of why it was being taken off, but now it's back. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different um speculations, um but mainly he from what I got from it, from what I've heard, that he actually likes TikTok. So uh and he likes for Americans to make money. And if people are making money on there, he's like, all right then, well, let's keep it going. Let's keep people making some dollars. So and then all the businesses and everything that are set up on there on TikTok Shop, the marketplace and everything. Um, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. But um, what does it mean for YouTube? I think it would have been a huge weight off of YouTube shoulders to not have such a big competitor as TikTok. But it's kind of weird just how everything was kind of happening with everything. How the like I was seeing Facebook was like synced to like allowing people to have their accounts from TikTok synced to Facebook, and then Lemonade. Like it was a lot of weird things going on right before the ban happened. And now, yeah, I mean, just to see it's back on and up and running again. And people just can't go live on there right now. Um, but most people got their accounts back. They're able to get back just onto the app, and it's kind of crazy how everything is kind of playing out right now. But what does it mean for YouTube? I think this is something that is really um, interesting because it could, I don't know. I mean, for these brands that the way they are, the TikTok shops are gone. Which it like, oh no, oh no. So no, you don't have your TikTok shops back yet. Okay. Well, maybe they. I know they're gonna get those back up because they've. That's the moneymaker right there. That in the lives, I know they're gonna get those live streams back up because people will do the battles and all that. I wonder if TikTok is if YouTube is ever going to do something like that because that's something that we saw on the other live stream apps that we were on, Vicky. We would see those battles, and then TikTok started copying those apps and doing those battles like that. Like there was Live Me, there was Bigo Live, and they were doing those same head-to-head battles. People paying money to get their favorite influencer to win, and yeah, I mean that's a huge moneymaker for those apps. So I'm wondering if YouTube is ever going to do something like that. I I wouldn't be surprised if they brought it because there is a feature right now to be able to do like co hosting live streams, and that will I think that will evolve over time. But yeah, right now you just have one host on YouTube, one co-host. So yeah, what do y'all think it means? What do you think TikTok is? How long do you think TikTok is going to be around for? And I think it may remain a competitor for a while, but I still think YouTube is the most stable platform for social media there is. It's stood the test of time. They're definitely taking a percentage. Definitely. Oh yeah, they were definitely taking a percentage for sure. And it's a business. That's how they have it. It's set up so that they can pretty much allow people to make money, but they're like, yeah, we're gonna take a cut because that's what they're we're using. People are using their platform, so I mean, it only makes sense for them to do that. I mean, same thing like with the YouTube Partner Program, with people being on a platform making videos to be on YouTube, but YouTube still providing the service of having advertisements through Google Ads and people being able to, uh, well, businesses being able to promote their companies and their products on the ads, but YouTube is generous with giving a cut of the proceeds from those ads. So, oh yes, Zuckerberg is watching. You know it. You know it. Meta is it's got all eyes on this for sure. Because TikTok was is a big competitor to Meta as well. So, um, but yeah, it's a lot of people that are depending like on TikTok, on Meta, um, for regular income. Never added TikTok. What happened to all the videos? Do people have access to them to work on them and transfer to other platforms? Yes, yes. There are ways to share the content on. I mean, like you can just like on any other platform, you can share it, and it'll usually have the watermark. There's ways to share it, like getting videos on, like you can copy the link, put it in a browser called Snaptic, and it'll take the watermark off of there. It'll just be the raw video file, and you'll be able to post that to YouTube. That's something that I would do. Like whenever I would repurpose videos, a lot of a lot of creators would do that. And yeah, that's a good way to be able to have all of your content on all of your different platforms without having a TikTok watermark on it. Like YouTube doesn't have that on there, but TikTok does that. And whenever people would see that, whenever the algorithm on YouTube would see that, um, then the views may be affected somewhat. But if it's more, I think it's usually more views whenever there's not a TikTok watermark on the video because it sees all of that in the metadata and everything. So yeah, um, but people do have access to work on their videos and use them and repurpose them. And I think that's a very smart thing to do because with all the ways that every social media outlet is paying people today, like on all the different ones that you can get paid on YouTube, of course. I think you can get paid the most on YouTube and more steadily on YouTube. Even though the CPM may change as far as how much the rate for the advertisers will change every month with Google AdSense, it's still pretty stable. Um, let's see, there's Meta, they pay for videos. Um, Instagram pays for videos. TikTok. Um, Surprisingly, I haven't had a good experience with that, but I've had some viral videos I should have got paid for. So I'm kind of upset with TikTok for that. So that's why I was like, I don't care about the ban because it hasn't really been that fruitful for me. I should have got paid for some videos that went viral, and yeah, you can make a watermark on YouTube. Can you make a mark? I mean, you could make a watermark on YouTube. I mean, not like a YouTube watermark. Like, there's no official YouTube watermark that shows up like on shorts or anything like that. So, like, if anybody was to get a short form video or any long form video, like, there's no YouTube watermark that shows up on the videos. So, for anybody that posts something here on YouTube, they wouldn't really have to try to get a watermark off of there. Like, it's just a video, just whatever you see is on the screen is what you see on the screen. But for anybody that copies it off of TikTok, it's gonna show that little doo-doo-doo at the end when it says the shows the TikTok logo, and it's gonna have the TikTok on the side and at the top or the bottom wherever it'll show up. If they don't go to SnapTik and make sure those watermarks are off of there. Um, but I mean, you could make a watermark, but I don't think that is a good thing to do. I don't think that would be using a YouTube logo without permission, and that's probably against their policies. But yeah, I haven't seen anybody ever do that. I mean, I don't know why anybody would want a watermark on there. Um, but yeah, so yeah, that was surprising to me. Just seeing that TikTok is already back. I was thinking it was probably gonna be like maybe after the inauguration or MLK Day or something, after everybody's back in the office getting things squared away. Um, but yeah, he's already making things happen like this. So yeah. Um, and y'all, I'm not like this is the most you're ever gonna hear me talk about anything political. It's just his name. It's specifically said on TikTok, Trump brought it back. So I was like, okay, he means business. He said he was gonna do it. He did it. Um, so yes, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me here. And we have some awesome people that are watching right now. And thank y'all for hitting the likes and making sure that we are building this awesome community here. If you want to get more content to be able to learn how to grow on YouTube, because that's what this is all about here. We're talking about everything YouTube, social media, content creation. So yeah, I have 142,000 followers. I was about to say subscribers, followers on TikTok. 14,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and growing a community on any platform is a huge deal. So I really appreciate that. Um, Whenever you do hit the like uh, icon and subscribe. So if you have any questions about anything, make sure that you just ask in the comments. Also, we'll have a lot to talk about as far as TikTok, as far as YouTube. If you want to know how to grow, if you got problems going on with your channel, you're trying to figure out how to get more views, let me know, and hopefully I can help you. There's also some great people in here as well that can be in the chat to help you, that may know something that I don't know. So that's the awesome thing about community. We could all learn from each other. So this is what it's all about. You want to get more views, more subscribers? Let's talk about it. Also, if you are wondering what's going on with this whole TikTok thing and you're surprised about that, we could talk about that as well. So yes, yeah, this is really good. This is really good for everyone in this time, this day in 2025. It's so easy to grow your channel on here now. Like this is the easiest time to grow your channel. YouTube is bringing it back to where it was like in the beginning of YouTube, where people could upload stuff without all the fancy edits and all of the glitz and glam and everything. Like it doesn't have to be a $1 million production like Mr. Beast. Like it doesn't have to be all this super fast, hyper focus edits and going on now. Like you can just be you talking about YouTube. I think that's the game right now. You're just a lurker now. Nah, you're not a lurker. It's all good. Yo, I appreciate you so much. And anytime that you're on here, even if you're something or you're not saying anything and you're watching, I appreciate you. Um, but yeah, that's that's the thing right here, y'all. It's community. It's community. It's relationship. That's how you grow your YouTube channel. It's relationship. All of the big creators on YouTube, they've built up trust with their audience. They've built up that trust that they're consistent. They built up that trust that they're going to create videos like they've been creating. So like it's like everybody feels like they know them, and that's what I want everybody to feel like. You know me, like you're getting the real me. You're getting the real Ty Sweet. So yeah. Oh yes, it did. It sure did create a lot of live streamers. COVID, it forced people to look for another way to make money at home. So how am I going to make money from home? That was a big question for everybody in 2020. And I was thinking about that question in 2016, and I was searching for live streaming apps because I was doing music. I was touring the US and Canada, and I was like, yo, how am I going to make some money from home? How am I going to still perform and be a positive influence just like I do on stage at different places, different venues, different cities and states? Like, how am I going to do that online? And that's what I really loved about the different apps we have here through technology, through social media, and not feel so alone too. Exactly. Exactly. Because a lot of people were dealing with that. Just not having family, not having friends around, being isolated. Um, and yeah, I think what really helped me through that was just looking for the good in it. Like we were talking about that yesterday, just focusing on the positive, looking for anything that's good. And that's what I was looking at. I was like, man, this isolation might be a really good time for transformation, for me to really see what I can do to change myself. So when we get out of this, I'll be a better person. I'll be a more of a contribution to the world rather than just the same old like I was before. Save money on travel expenses. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. So a lot of people figured out how to make some money on these apps, staying at home, doing live streaming, doing drop shipping, doing a lot of different things through online methods to be able to bring in some income. And that saved a lot of money on travel expenses, on having to get the gas that was constantly creeping up on everyone. Yes, and you can go around the world via the apps. I mean, you can meet anybody from anywhere, and it's wild. It's wild the way that technology is. It's so many people all over the place, and you can see so many places. It's amazing. It's amazing. You can do so many things. Do so many things with live streaming. It's very easy to find friends. It's really good so that you're not feeling lonely at all because you feel like you're with everybody when you're on a live stream. Like there's no feeling of loneliness at all because you're I mean it's just like you're just with family again. You build you build another family through live streaming and just being online. Right. Yes, same here. So like many I never did my own, I would have never visited those places, would have never gone uh, to these places that a lot of my friends are. Um, it's wild. Like I've met people on here, and we're brothers, we're sisters. Like we don't even, and we haven't even met in person yet. Exactly, and like you. So that's what it's like. That's what's so awesome about this. For social media to actually really be social media, like we're actually meeting people, actually um, growing in unity, growing in community, and building relationships that we would have never had, and making new friends, making new family, just having a real good time. Like you actually feel like you enjoy it. Like sometimes I would do my voice guitar show and people would just start commenting saying, "Man, I feel like I just went to a concert. Like I feel uh like they in their house, jumping and dancing and singing along and everything, just having fun, playing games and all that. Like it's yeah, adopted many people. Yes, so it's 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 endless. It's endless. It's like I like to say it's infinite. It's all the different opportunities there are to somebody's life and be blessed by somebody on online through live streaming. I think that's the big thing with live streaming right here. Because like Vicky, you've seen me do a lot of the music and everything, and it can be very entertaining as well. But I always wonder what would the show be like if I wasn't even doing any music and I wasn't even um entertaining. All right, all right. It just like TikTok, I'm back. Oh man, yo, my phone died, and I had to resurrect it like Jesus and bring it back again. Oh wow, y'all. Uh, and we're back. Yes, we thought it was all over, but it ain't over. We're right back again, y'all. This isn't that wonderful, y'all. Isn't that wonderful? That's so funny how that happens with TikTok. Y'all thought this live. Y'all was like, where did he go? What happened? And we're back again. That's how it is sometimes. Sometimes we just need a break. We just need to hold up. Just take a breather from social media and then come back to it later on. And that was a very short one. We just took a breath. And here we are. So yeah. Oh wow. So TikTok being back, YouTube is still here. For those who are not on YouTube, I think right now is the best time to get on it because it's the most stable platform. Like we see TikTok, I mean, got taken down. Hasn't happened to YouTube. Thought they did it again. Ah, nah, 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 nah. That was my error this time. I didn't have my phone plugged in. So but yeah, anybody that is looking to be a creator and make some money on YouTube, get in the YouTube partner program, get monetized, this is a platform to get on. So you can make money on any platform that is paying people right now. But in my experience, my humble experience, YouTube is the most stable platform. Cause yeah, like what Roberto Blake says, I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he's an OG on YouTube as well. And he loves to say, these apps ain't loyal. So yeah, your iPad stays plugged up. Yeah, yep. I don't think they're supposed to stay plugged up like that because then once you unplug them, then like the battery drains very fast, and I think that's what happened with my laptop. I keep it plugged in all the time, and as soon as I take it off of there, that battery just so yeah, that's how to do after a while. But at least it'll still work when it's plugged in. It'll still work. My cable looks a little burnt. Like it's a lot of energy going through there. It's a lot of power going through these cables. So and then for them to not catch fires and things like that, that's something you want to be be very cautious of. Um, yeah. So now I usually just let them charge up and then take it off of there. If I really don't need for it to be fully charged at the time. So to kind of let the battery just drain all the way down and then plug it back in. That's what I've been trying to. I've been changing my habits as far as just allowing it to just stay plugged in all the time, so I can save the battery life and then keep from any hazards. But yeah, uh, YouTube is still TikTok came back. Um, I don't know what happened. What's gonna happen with Meta? or Instagram. But I think all of these big players, I think they want to stay around for as long as possible. Just bought a replacement because my iPad Pro change port is broken. Oh no! All right, so yeah, good thing you got a replacement. Yeah, you don't want to be trying to charge that up and it's broke. Yeah, that's a safe move. Wow, I had a let's see, I had a charger for my old iPhone, and it broke. It broke. But like it still charges. It's just like the part that's on the outside of it, like keeps coming off. But that's something that as long as like the cable isn't like showing the insides of it or anything like that, yeah, it should be good. It shouldn't cause any problems like that. So yes, you definitely got to stay prepared. Yes, definitely, definitely. So for those that just jumped in, my name is Ty Sweets, and I am showing you how to grow on YouTube, how to get more subscribers, get more views, a lot of tips. I have a playlist in the description about how to grow your channel. And right now, we're talking about uh, all things YouTube and what's happening with TikTok as well. How does that affect creators here on YouTube and the company, the app itself, the platform itself? Uh, yeah, this another it's another big boy competitor. TikTok is like, nope, I'm here to stay. I'm not trying to, not trying to fizzle away. Y'all ain't getting rid of us that easy. Um, cause if TikTok was to actually be gone, then I think if yeah, the main two that I think are the biggest are YouTube and Meta. If one of those were to fold, then the other would just monopolize. And yeah, that would be crazy to see something like that play out. But yeah, we got these big three, kind of like big network stations. You got your NBC, your ABC, your Fox. But yeah, now we got TikTok and Facebook or Meta and YouTube. X, I would say it's up there too. So I could guess you can call it the big four. But yeah, those are the main ones that have been around the longest. Actually, TikTok is the fastest growing. So, because X, was Twitter before, it's been around longer. Um, but like with Facebook and YouTube. So these platforms here, y'all, this is something that we are seeing a lot of big changes in the world based on these platforms. And are we prepared for that? Are we really taking advantage of the things that we're seeing? Are we really taking advantage of what's going on with these different platforms, the way that we can communicate? I know a lot of reasons, like a lot of people didn't want to see TikTok leave was because they could communicate about certain things that they didn't necessarily know before. So, find out a lot of information about different things and learn so much. Roku is my hub for entertainment. Wow, okay. So yeah, that's another fast growing one right there, Roku. And having the YouTube app on Roku, that is essential right there because a lot of people are watching more YouTube on TV nowadays. And they're not watching those big mainstream stations like NBC, YouTube, I mean NBC or ABC and Fox, people are looking at YouTube more than those major network television stations nowadays. Isn't that crazy? That YouTube has become the new mainstream. Wow. Wow. I remember reading an article about that like years ago, and it's here. It's here today. YouTube has become the new mainstream. So that is huge for content creators to know that you can do so much. That's why so many content creators are making uh life changing money on here because there's so many billions of videos being uploaded every day. There's also billions of people watching. Yeah, 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 yeah. You sure do, especially for movies and TV shows. Yeah. So this is quite exciting times, y'all. Quite exciting times. And then if you don't create content, you get to see it. Like, you're still like a part of it. You get to be a part of the communities of people that are growing and be like, yo, I was there. Like I saw it happen from the jump. I was on the app. I was in the chat room. I was in there commenting. Like you get to be a part of it. And that's something that's amazing too. It's we can make history together. We're all like making this happen. And you never know where people are gonna go in their career, in their life with live streaming, with being on these social media platforms like this. This is something that I mean, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen next? Who knows? So yeah. All right. So you say TMZ, EW, people, news channels. If I want to know, it will be on YouTube. Exactly. Exactly. And that's how it's become the mainstream. Like everybody is putting everything on here. All the news that you need, all the information that you're looking for, all the education, all the entertainment. Like those are the main two things that people are on YouTube for: education and entertainment. And people are bringing so much to the table with it all. So it's like, and it's just so many videos being uploaded. There's so many videos that people haven't seen, and all the videos that have been seen, um, hundreds of thousands, millions, billions of times. Like it's just so crazy. Like it's so easy to blow up on here now. It's and just being consistent, being as far as growing in your ability to create videos, in your ability to speak, in your ability to just be personable, just create content for that matter. Like that is, yeah, it's astounding. It's astounding. I, wow, 20 years ago, I never imagined anything like this. All I thought it was just the TV shows, just like the like the news station. Like that's where I worked in a news station. And like I thought you would have to have a studio with the big lights and everything and the chroma key and like, but now you could just have your phone sitting in your room, lounging on the couch, and you got a show. It's hey, it's the Vicky show. Hey, it's the Peter show. Hey, like it's it's the Ty Sweet show, and you got whatever whoever on the screen with you. You could just press the button and have them in. Like you don't have to have a whole bunch of cameramen out and about spending hundreds of thousands of dollars at a station to have your own broadcast now. And you can be making money just to be you. Like that's what I saw was the big thing with the anchors whenever I was a floor manager at a TV station. I would point to the camera for them to speak. They read on their script, say what they need to say, turn to the other camera, read on the script, say what they need to say. I was like, man, these people are just getting paid to read. They're just getting paid to be themselves. Then I realized, oh, they're really not being themselves because, they're doing like the whole uh, sportscaster, newscaster voice and everything. Today, this is going on in the city. Like, then when they get off camera and they're like, oh, yeah, man, I was just, they're not just really being themselves. But here on social media, you can just be yourself and get paid for it. You don't have to put on a facade. You don't have to act a certain way because that's the way that the news stations have people portray themselves. Like extra proper. Like you don't have like you can use slang. You can people cuss on here and everything. I don't cuss. I don't. I don't condone that. Um, but still, that's still part of me. So I think that's a really great thing. It's a really great thing. Another thing about like doing live streaming and doing content creation like this, especially whenever it's live, is not having dead air. And that's in radio. You would hear a term like that when you're speaking and then there's just awkward silence like that. And then there's just nothing going on. Like that is a skill that radio announcers have to just the gift of gab to just continually speak and just always have something to talk about. Like never have just silence on the air. Like it's always got to be some kind of noise, somebody speaking, somebody saying something. And that is a skill for live streamers to have on here. Now, say if you're watching something, if you're creating music, then yeah, you can have a break, whatever. But if you're not, like if you're doing this like I'm doing it right now, like you got to keep the thoughts in your head going and your mouth speaking the entire time. Otherwise, it's dead air. So, updates on the fires is how I keep up. Yeah, like that. It's so many things that's going on in the world today, and wow, you know, just hearing these different actors coming out, like Mel Gibson and it's another comedian, Ed Griffin. He was saying they were both saying that these things were done on purpose on YouTube. Yeah, and that's where I would see it too. Um, but yeah, what do you think about that? Do you think these fires were done on purpose? If the fires were done on purpose, I think it would make sense with everything going on with Diddy and then people finding out all these different trafficking schemes and all that, um, underground tunnels and all the houses and stuff. Like, they got to get rid of the evidence. They had to get rid of the evidence. But one thing that a lot of people are also researching and finding out is that they want to create smart cities. So the smart cities, they want to create those in LA. They want to create smart cities in North Carolina. So they wiped that out, flooded it out. They want to create smart cities in Lahaina, which happened in Hawaii. The winds that those are also manipulated as well. Like all every like n- natural disaster or catastrophe, like those things are manipulated nowadays. Like people aren't even seeing like real snow. Like like it'll be people showing up on TikToks and YouTube Shorts, and like they'll be saying like, "Look at this! Like it doesn't even melt. It doesn't like this snow isn't even real snow." Um, like the big fog that was coming up, and there's people were finding like some kind of chemical deposits, like look like large hail, but it was like plastic. Um, but it wasn't ash sediment like what it was said it was. Like they said it was like a volcanic ash that was pretty much all over the world, that was in the air like these fast few uh weeks ago. It was just foggy all the time. They were saying that was like just volcanic ash that was in the air, but people were finding these deposits of like plastic like substance, like hard substance in their yards after the fog. So what you say? So yeah, is a lot of crazy stuff happening out there. Um, but yeah, I mean, you look into like chemical trails and all that. I mean, people ending up mad all of a sudden. Everybody's just all cool, and next minute everybody's fighting each other after you see these chemical trails in the sky. Like, and then the air seeding that happens with creating more clouds and things like that, like flooding Dubai, which is a desert. Like, how in the world is a desert going to get flooded? They were cloud seeding. They were making rain clouds, and they made too many. They made too many in Dubai, and it got flooded out. Y'all remember that? So, like all these different things, like they can be very good content uh topics for YouTube channels. A lot of people look into that. Um, I guess just conspiracy theory topics, things like that as well too. But yeah, that stuff like really happens. Like cloud seeding is like no joke. Like they're actually doing that, and chemical trails, they've been doing that forever. Um, wow, I just I don't know what to really, I guess, just who to trust with all that. you know because like a lot of it, NASA's behind a lot of that stuff. A lot of the uh, I mean, I don't want to get in trouble talking about all this stuff, but it can be very good content if you want to put that kind of stuff out there. And yeah, be a whistleblower. More power to you, because that can be um that could be a pretty scary thing. But if you're called to do that, man, more power to you. Because I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. But yeah, very good content for YouTube. A lot of people look at it. Like I was saying before, it's controversial, and it's also something that people can um, share their insights or opinions about, because it's a lot. It's a lot that we can all expound on, because I mean, just from even like flat earth, and that subject right there, that's a big one. Like, people are always going back and forth on things like that. So just depending on like what kind of content, like video ideas that you want to focus on, that's what that's what I think someone who really has a backbone to deal with a lot of trolls and hecklers about uh, could do something like that. Yeah, Dubai flooded last year. Yeah, Dubai flooded last year, and yeah, that I was following a I follow that live in Dubai, and yeah, like their cars got flooded out, and uh, they're out there in the malls and stuff. People out there, just seeing this water coming down the stairs. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Yeah, it did flood. Yeah, so so now Dubai flooding, Lahaina burning down, lasers, lasers start those fires, lasers from the sky. I don't know what they're coming from, satellites or drones or what, but there's these huge lasers that look like strikes of lightning, like, and they'll do that when it's raining and when there's like a lightning show. Like here in Texas, it was just like a lightning show. My niece was quiet the whole time this night. uh my sister-in-law was telling me like, man, she did not say a word the whole time back from this place they were coming from, and she counted over 800 lightning strikes because it was such that much light going on in the sky. I was just like, something's going on, this is not natural, something's going on. So like putting out that kind of content like that could, that's another channel idea right there, y'all. um but yeah, they'll do that. They'll have lightning striking, and then that beam starting them fires. All it takes is a few sparks to make a flame. I'm over here saying Starks. I've been watching Avengers. Every time I come in the room, Avengers is on, so I'll be seeing hearing Tony Stark. So I said Starks instead of Sparks. Um, but yeah, this is real stuff that's happening in the world, y'all. And yeah, I mean, I've been considering like mental about it, but I'm like, yeah, that's I don't know, because you're being watched. You're being watched. Everybody's being watched. This is how we do it. Like we pretty much tell the algorithms. The algorithms know who we are more than we even know ourselves in some areas and aspects, because we're giving all this information and it's being calculated into habitual data. Like it studies our habits, it studies what we talk about, it studies what we do, it studies what we say, it studies what we comment, it studies what we watch, it studies our minds, and we give it that data on social media. And if you are doing something really good and you're being noble about what you're doing, like you have nothing to worry about. Like I have nothing to worry about. um but otherwise, then that's something, some people may have to watch out for, because not everybody's really being um, truthful or being doing as they should. I'll just say that. But yeah, but there were in Lahaina large beams. Facts, yo, meditation paradise land. I love that name. Yo, you already know. You already know. So yeah, these big beams, laser beams, shooting down, starting fires in Lahaina, in in Lahaina, Hawaii. When you look at all of the footage, everything that was blue, all of the houses that had blue roofs did not burn. The trash cans that were blue did not burn. The cars that were blue did not burn. Same thing in LA. Same exact thing in LA. A blue van sitting out there, not burned. Everything else around it burned up. Blue trash cans, squeaky clean, was burned up. Um, you're very welcome. Yeah, seriously, seriously. From these lasers, that's the target. They're targeting things like that. So, uh, yeah, a lot of this stuff is done on purpose. I think so because they want to make these smart cities. They want to make money. There's a ton of lithium that is in North Carolina in that area that got flooded out. So that's a land grab. All of these are land grabs. So the people that are there, they can't buy it back. But who's gonna buy it back? Who's gonna buy it? I mean, y'all know about the biggest companies in the world. Y'all ever heard of BlackRock? Yeah. I didn't know I was going here today with all this today. Yeah. So, but yeah. But it's being said that people will be happy and have nothing because they're basically going to own everything. That's what they want to do. They want to own by 2030. They'll own at least 60% of all housing real estate. That's their goal. So we see it happening before our eyes. For Christians looking in the end times and seeing everything, wars, rumors of wars, uh, the moon turning blood red, and Euphrates River drying up, like all these different things happening. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, Children of Israel going back, like everything that's going on right now. Like this is amazing content for YouTube right here. And you know, all of these different things are so so profound for those who are not afraid and know their destiny, and it's so scary for those that don't. And it keeps people wanting to know more, like what's going to happen next, what's going to happen next. It's like a big show, like the world is like a big stage, and we're the actors in it. So what kind of character do you want to be? You know, like the fires in Canada, why did it look like arson's happening one after the other, like playing arson? Exactly, exactly. I saw videos of people actually going out throwing gasoline cans in California, throwing them under the trees, like near where the fires were burning. Cans of gasoline. There was somebody with a flamethrower flaming up some trees by some mansions. A lot of looters going in and stealing in these different places and stuff before they get burned up. Like this stuff is like done on purpose, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Like to see this stuff happening. Like it's literally LA is literally up in flames. It looks like Armageddon, like some kind of crazy, Armageddon movie or something. Everything just burnt up in a ghost town, and it's being done on purpose. Like it's not. This is the real deal, y'all. This is the real deal. This whole scare with TikTok. A lot of people are depending on TikTok with the funds that are coming in. through TikTok Shop and TikTok Marketplace and everything. All the different ways that people are making money. Um, and that was just up like that. Like it's showing like we're seeing like anything, like we don't own anything here. Like it could just anything just be taken away just like that. Clearing huge pieces of land. Exactly. And that's all they're doing is just getting those land grabs, taking those land grabs, not allowing people to go back to their homes. Even those that weren't burnt down, they're not like they got authorities out there to keep people from getting back into their areas, into their neighborhoods. Like it's just land grab. They're like, you don't own this. They've been paying mortgages and rent like for all the years, and now, nope, you don't belong here anymore. This ain't yours. So like it's all fake. It's all fake. Like this whole system is all fake. The monopoly money, it's all fake. I mean, you look back when it was taken off the golden standard, fiat currency. It's not even real money now. It's just debt notes. Oh man, we getting into a lot of stuff today, y'all. I usually don't. I never talk about this stuff. This is the first that y'all hear me talk about this. But yeah, now we'll see who will want to buy these lands for the next to nothing and how quickly. Yeah, I was just saying, BlackRock gonna own 60% of the real estate in all of America. So by 2030, that's their plan for everybody to be happy and own nothing. Because they're creating smart cities out of these areas in Lahaina, in North Carolina, and in LA, like smart cities in every single one of these places. Each one that got burned down, each one that got flooded out. And then these insurance companies, they already knew because they took out the coverage for these things like weeks before these natural catastrophes happen, these natural disasters. Like they knew and they took them off the policies. Nope, we're not covering flood insurance anymore. Nope, we're not covering fires anymore just weeks before it happens. Yeah, like that's something ain't right. And we all know that that's fishy. So, but like I say, that is awesome YouTube content. That is, if people want to dive deeper in the rabbit hole, and put out content about that. Like I just gave you a whole lot. Like if you that's the idea you want to run with, you're welcome. Do you have any ideas for running a channel for newbies? Um, for newbies, basically this is the game right here. Become a learner of all things YouTube and talk about YouTube. Share your journey as you grow on YouTube and grow your channel. And the more that you learn about it, the more that you be able to talk about on YouTube. That's what you can do. That's it right there. Just get on here and do 20-minute videos, just as long as you can talk about at least over 8 minutes. Okay, that way you can get more ads on your videos when you get into the YouTube Partner Program, and Google AdSense will put videos, will put ads on your videos, and then you can place them however many you want to have on there, like maybe one in the beginning, one in the middle, one on the end, instead of just having just one or two. That'll bring more revenue in for your videos. Plus, it will push out your videos because you are talking about YouTube. And it's a financial niche, and the financial niche is the most lucrative niche on YouTube. So that's the game for newbies that I have for you right there. All those $1 million homes gone. Exactly. Insurance companies dropping fire and flood was expected since they were hit real hard over the last 5 years. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now, for people like I haven't really seen a lot of big YouTubers talking about this stuff. That might be another good thing for. Well, I don't know if YouTube will really show that content because I don't really see a lot of that kind of content on YouTube. I think it may be somewhat censored, but YouTube is not going to censor content about YouTube itself, about how good it is and about how it works and about how people can actually make money on it and grow as a creator. So that's the move right there for newbies. But all the other information, I mean, I think you could probably share some of that, but probably not all of it. Just to be real, your grandson has a Twitch and YouTube channel for gaming. Yes, gaming, that is another big niche. Um, and with gaming, it's a lot of competition in it, but I think it's one of the easiest niches to have a channel about. However, um, it's not as lucrative as the financial niche because with gaming, there'll be different advertisers, and those advertisers are not paying as much as the financial company advertisers. So those are the ones that are paying the big bucks for advertisements on YouTube and on Google AdSense because they usually have higher ticket um, sales. And whenever they are getting different customers, that they're paying for those ads because they're getting more money with every sale that they're getting compared to other companies that may just be selling a game that's not, even close to what, just it's a low ticket, low dollar amount type of sale. So that's something to keep in mind. For with gaming, I mean, still a lot of people are still making it big with gaming, and brand deals, sponsorships. That is the big move that I see a lot of gamers take right there. Whenever they can, get the brand deals, that's the deal right there. See, he's the one that requested to ban it. Trump, him and the right. Yeah, I mean, I've been hearing mixed things about it. I was actually hearing that Trump actually liked TikTok and likes people to make money. A lot of people are making money on TikTok. So yeah, I mean, everybody's hearing different things. Everybody's hearing different things, but it specifically said the last time that I looked on my TikTok account, it said Trump brought TikTok back. It says because of Trump, we're back. So I was like, okay, all right. He said he wanted it back, and he brought it back that quick. Like it's the 19th, and when everybody thought it was going to be down today, it went down last night, but it's back today that quick. So wow, wow. Now I heard also that he was having a 90-day delay on the ban um, being enforced. So I mean that right there would show me that he actually wants it. See, I started watching lawn care channels lately, and they do it for free. Followers are supporting them big time. Yes, I've been hearing about that too. So, like, just philanthropy type of channels where people are going out and just helping random people, or just finding people that just really need something done for their house. um, or to even like get a house. Like those are like some of my favorite channels right there. Just people doing like philanthropic endeavors, finding people that are in dire need and going through hardships and just blessing them with exactly, with more than what they need. And people just helping out and fundraising and donating to help people like that. Like that is a major uh, niche right there too. And just just a humanitarian way to be able to bless people, just to be a blessing in the world. I love that. I love that. Yeah, even empty houses with overgrown yards. Yes. Mm-hmm. A lot of people have land somewhere or have houses that they've moved out of, and they're not there in that city or that state anymore, and they need somebody to help keep it up. So let's see, to help the neighborhood look better. Exactly. Yep. Yep. So that is really good. That is really good. I was just hearing about that the other day about someone who was about a lady that was needing some help, and she couldn't she was going to have to pay a fine for her city or HOA to come and cut the yard for her, and they was gonna fine her like $200 to do it. And then the guy found out and came and cut the yard for her, helped her out, blessed her. Like that's amazing right there. That's amazing when people are just going out of their way, like just creating a channel just to do things like that. Like that's why I like Mr. Beast. Like he would think of these ideas. I mean, this is creative thinking right here, y'all. Um, with his first brand deal, because he was doing gaming at first. He was doing gaming, and then he started speaking like I'm doing now on this channel, and then he started doing these different challenges and just like giveaways. And with his first brand deal, he talked them into giving him $10,000 just so he could give it away. Because he's like, because they were only going to give him like 5,000 first. He's like, no, 5,000 isn't going to look as good. Like a better title would be like $10,000, giving away $10,000 to a homeless man. And he's like, he negotiated it, talked him into it. It's like, okay, fine, here's 10K. They gave him 10 grand. Next thing you know, he goes and gives away this 10 grand to a homeless man, and boom, the beginning, the huge breakthrough that happened for Mr. Beast that started him off on how he's doing now. So yeah, the Rudin brothers in Canada replaced gutters and roofs for free, steel roofs. Yeah, so that's really good right there too. Yeah, really good. Wow, they are. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, people from different places around the world, I mean, and that's what matters. Like I mean, it shows like we're all sisters and brothers. We're all as humanity, we're here to help one another. That's what it's all about. This YouTube communities, we're here to help one another. Um, Creating this channel is here to help you. It's here to help you make life better and make life sweet. It's here to help. Um, Now, what I'm doing as far as growing on YouTube is here to help. Like that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. I talked about my video where I talk about my NDE experience. It's called "What Happens After You Die." And I see somebody hitting some likes over there. I see those hearts. Who's doing that? I love those likes. Thank y'all so much, y'all. Um, I didn't know we could do that here on YouTube. Awesome. Um, Whenever Vicky, all right, yes, yeah, you've been on a live streaming app, so that's how they usually do. They have something like that on there. I see you, appreciate you, thank you so much, Vicky. So we'll see like a lot of different people from around the world, uh, just doing different things, to be helpful. And something that helped me was just learning about like NDEs. And on that video, I talk about my experience, and I share even some other people that I know, their experiences about, just how we come to Earth to learn and to help each other. Like this is called Earth School. That's what a lot of people that have died and go back and come back to Earth call it, Earth School. Our pleasure. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to learn. We're here to help one another. We're here to love. And that's what it's all about. We come into this world looking for love. We come into this world, we need love. Just babies that are in the hospital, they don't make it if they don't have somebody hold them and show them love, pick them up, feel, chest to chest, heartbeat, like another presence, feel love. And we go through all of life looking for love, searching for love. Some people are in all the wrong places. Y'all know the song. But we're looking for love all throughout life. And then we're hoping that we see love at the end. But then it's not the end. It's a new beginning, and all we feel is love. Skin to skin contact. Exactly. Yes. So that's what it is. Love. Love. That's where we come from. We are love. God is love. And you are love. Like we're made in God's likeness and image. So we're made by light and love. Love and light. People also love watching and learning from productive people. Exactly. Yes. And it's inspiring, We're here to inspire one another. We're here to encourage one another, motivate one another. Um, and that's the thing. Like when people that just have the dedication and they have the devotion and the discipline to just continue to produce and be productive and grow and innovate, like that is something that is enjoyable to watch. It's satisfying. It's um it's like watching a team, watching the game. Like you're like, go, 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 let's go. That's what it is. Like that's my new motto for this year. Let's grow. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta. It's so easy to create this content now. All you gotta do is just talk and just be yourself. Talk and be yourself. And then if you don't like to be on the screen, you don't have to. You can do faceless channels now. Those are blowing up with AI. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was just watching AI channel last night. They created uh a whole movie of the book of Revelation. And it was like all these AI pictures put together, like graphics, moving graphics, and it was edited together like it was a movie. And they had the voiceover talking about all the different things going on, um, with John and Revelation, and I was like, this is crazy. It's like you don't even have to be on camera. Go Chiefs, Red Kingdom. Watching them sports over there, Vicky. Hey, I watched a few of your videos. There's a ton of them, but your videos are very informative. Yo, thank you so much, fam. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm, doing my best to put out this value for those who are searching for it, and I hope that some people are really blessed. I'm glad to see some people are getting some results. I mean, it takes some work. I mean, it's it takes some work. I mean, it's easy when you get that muscle memory going. Like when you put in the reps, that's when it happens. Like just got to keep putting in the reps, and then after a while, it just becomes second nature. I prefer people. Yes, me too. Me too. Um, yeah, but at the same time, as an artist, as a creative, Like like astounded at how far technology has come with like AI and all that. But yeah, it's man, like with like what I was learning, I was learning how to do not just graphics but animation in college, and the way that all of that comes together, like you have to put these different axes, match all these different parts up, and then put these different layers on to create the actual thing, and then make sure the lighting is on right, and like that takes like a lot of work, and then for people to actually do that, and now it's just like automated to where you could just write in a prompt and boom, it's done like that. Like, oh my gosh, you are one of the few that keep me coming back to watch your streams. Yo, I appreciate you so much. That means a whole lot to me because I would wonder like, man, would anybody ever want to watch me if it was just me, like not entertaining, not doing any music or anything like that, but just speaking, just being on camera, just just sharing my heart, sharing my thoughts, and yeah, that means a lot. That means a lot. Thank you so much. And that's the thing, like that's a fear that I know a lot of content creators have, but just to encourage you, like you can do it. Like you just got to believe in yourself. That's basically all it comes to. That's all it comes down to. I met you when your family and I was hooked. Wow. Wow. Yeah, yeah. And see that, and that's the thing, like, you get to meet people's families, you get to meet and know different things about different people, and live streaming, it just creates an entirely new connection. I remember when uh internet was just released to the public in the 90s, late 90s, and I got a computer and I was in the chat rooms. And I was like, wow, I'm meeting all these people from all over the place. And now, like, people can see me, like, experience me real time with like a 5 second delay. But here I am, here we are, and we're able to communicate like this. It's crazy. It's so amazing. Be stable, and YouTube will open that door. Exactly. Exactly. Same here. Right. So yes, this is amazing, y'all. This is such an amazing opportunity just to look at it like that. That's the best way to see it in my perspective. This is an amazing opportunity. The time we live in is so amazing. Even with all the crazy stuff that's going on, like you can look at the world as being something so dark and evil and ugly and all that, but we live in an amazing world. We are so blessed. My God, we are so blessed, y'all, to be in this time right now, to be destined and appointed to live in this era. Wow. Still have to watch out for the scammers, though. Exactly. Yes, identity theft is rampant. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yep. Everybody's trying to make $1, even in the wrong ways, even if they got to steal somebody's dollars. But yeah, that's something that yeah, we definitely got to watch out for. A lot of people are getting on WhatsApp and acting like they're certain celebrities, saying that they will help people do whatever the celebrities say, and then end up stealing their money. Then they end up going back to the celebrity saying, "Hey, you stole $400 from me. You stole my life savings," and but it wasn't them. It was the scammers. People doing that with crypto. Like you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. You gotta, you know, make sure always make sure that you have another. set of eyes, like some family or friends or something, be like, "Hey, have you ever seen this before?" Or you ever you like you know about this? Like, you got to ask around first. Like, don't just be, you know, trusting whoever showing up on your screen, saying they're gonna do this for you or whatever, and they just trying to scam you out, or you like you got to send me something, or this bad thing is gonna happen, or you're gonna lose this. Like, it's a lot of fear tactics they put into it. Very, very emotional. They get you caught up in your emotions because they are con artists, master psychologists. They know how to get into your head and to get you like trolls. Not a lot of them are master psychologists, but they try to get into your brain, try to get into your head to get you to react in an illogical way to get your money, to get you to just hand it over. So yes, please watch out for the scammers, and for anybody that's ever trying to uh act like me. If you ever see an account that's saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna help you get some money, whatever," like, just send me $1,000. Like, nope, that's not me. I'm, mm-mm. I've seen a few accounts on TikTok uh that had my face on it, had my name on it, but it's not me. So gotta watch out for the scammers. Let's see. I followed. Let's see. Is that two Devo, and one of them actually started messaging me and calling me, and I knew by the conversation and voice it wasn't him. Yes, yes. So yeah, you just gotta have that discernment and know that it's not them. Exactly. Block, report. They're not getting any more leeway. They're not like, you just report, block, ignore them, get them off of the app because they're just scamming people, and that's not cool at all. So yeah, a lot of people doing that on TikTok, a lot of people doing that on Instagram, especially, um, because they have the ability to message people directly on there. Mm, Got to watch out. On WhatsApp, they'll try to get people on WhatsApp. Hey, call me on WhatsApp, or even they'll just, sometimes they'll just on WhatsApp and just send a message. Like, you gotta have that discernment to see, okay, I don't know who this is. That's not like, sometimes I'll see you in a live stream like this, and then you be watching your favorite content creators and influencers on a live stream, and then they'll see all the names that are in the comments. They'll see who come in. They'll follow you, and then they'll try to message you. They see you make a comment. They say, okay, this person's very active. They're gonna talk a lot. Then they'll, you know, comment. I was like, I see what they're doing. I see what you're doing. So yeah, you just gotta have that discernment and know that, you know, these people out here, they not everybody can be trusted. Not saying to not trust anybody, but yeah, the scammers, they cannot be trusted. So definitely report, then block. Report, then block. If I just see a scammer and they ain't even have to message me, and I know they ain't doing right on the app, report and block. Like, I'm gonna make it hard for them. They cannot get on here. They cannot get on here easily and just steal people's money like that, because that's not right. That is not right. So we got to make this money on YouTube. Um, because if you ever do get scammed and you put out a little bit, it's not the end of the world for you, because you got some passive income coming in. through these YouTube, Google AdSense, and you got uh, your business set up to where you're getting your leads and everything. You got your email list going. Like for those that are really about business, that's your main thing. That's your meal ticket right there, your email list. Also, don't ever show where you live. Don't show your family when people come to your channel. There will be some very broken people there. That's so true. That's so true. Hmm. And hurt people hurt people. So you got to be very careful about that. Like I wondered about that. It's like as far as like having a family channel and things like that. And yeah, it's a very fine line. Very fine line. Cause like my kids are really talented and I would love to, for the world to see it, but at the same time, I'm like, mm, I don't know. I don't know. What are y'all thoughts about that? Because I know, because some like Vicky have seen my kids, um, but not everybody has. I haven't really, done a lot with them on YouTube, but maybe like some of these live stream apps where like the live stream is the only time you're gonna see me, and it's not saved. It's something that's gonna be archived like on YouTube for to just stay up, not unless I just put the video on private or delete it. Um, it was only on apps where it would just be a live stream like this, but it would not be saved. He was on Big Brother. Who you talking about was on Big Brother? We all on Big Brother. We all being watched. Like I was talking about earlier. Um, just me being on this app right here. I'm showing Big Brother who I am. They know who Ty Sweet is. They know where I live. They know where I'm from. They know what time I live stream. Like they want to be like God. They want to have eyes everywhere. They want to know everything about everybody. Like with like the stuff that's going on with companies here lately. Like everybody that has like an LLC had to put their name up on this site, like showing like what that's supposed to be something that's like you're not even like not even everybody's supposed to know who is on an LLC, but they were trying to get everybody to voluntarily sign up their name on there. But mm-mm. Like they, some people from Texas actually a judge had took it to Supreme Court, basically saying nope, you can't. Like that's against the law. Al Kaepernick, he was on the reality show Big Brother season 24. I didn't know. I didn't know. I've heard of the show before, but I haven't watched it. I haven't watched TV in a long time. I don't watch TV shows anymore. Uh, let's see. Carlos. Carlos. I don't know who hurt you, fam, but I'm sorry they did. For you to feel like you got to people down just to make yourself feel better, that really sucks, man. I'm sorry that you go through that. Whoever hurt you, man, sorry you had to go through it. All I know is hurt people, and I've been there before. But I chose to stop hurting. I had to make a change, fam. I had to make a change. I had to change my mind. You just like trolling, See, got a message from him and he started talking strange. So on his live, I asked him if he had messaged me and he said, no, please report it. And I did. Nice. You got to do that. You got to do that. You got to do that. So what do you get out of trolling? What do you get out of trolling, Carlos? Yeah, there's a lot of crazy people out there. There is. So true. It's pretty simple. Yeah, y'all see this? It's like is trolling like lurking? Nah, trolling is like just going to somebody's live stream and just being a nuisance, calling the streamer names or just trying to start a ruckus. Like if you're lurking, you're not really saying anything, you're just watching. But trolling is just being straight up disrespectful. That's what trolling is. So yeah. But that's another thing to deal with in live streaming. A lot of people deal with a lot of trolls, and people just come in there and yeah, try to get a reaction out of the broadcaster. Oh yeah, you're definitely okay, Vicky. Yeah, you're not a troller. You're not a troll at all. You've never trolled me at all. You've always been kind, always been a pleasure. But yeah, but trolls try to get under your skin and they try to get you to react in a very um, demeaning way, in a way that is out of your character. I'll say it that way. But yeah, but I was saying that to Carlos earlier because that yeah, he's come in and he's trolled me on several live streams before, and I know that hurt people. So I know there's some hurt going on in there somewhere. That's every troll. No, there's some pain they're dealing with because people don't try to dish out stuff like that unless they got a chip on their shoulder. I would drop some coins, but if they start expecting it, then they lose. Oh man, yeah. See these apps, man. Yeah, they'll get people caught up in throwing all this stuff, throwing just getting money on there and just spending it up. And I'm like, yeah, that's not really. I didn't really like seeing that. I didn't really like seeing that. I know people putting their hard-earned money on these apps and yeah, the app is taking most of the percentage of it, and the creators are barely getting anything. Um, and then there's a lot of reciprocity, so they end up just giving it back. And then who really ends up winning? The app. People are sending gifts back and forth to each other, um, but the app is the only one that's taking the proceeds. It's like Carlos Fierro. I did see his chats. This is why I did. Yeah, I did say yes. So yeah, like I say, like you never know who's watching. You never know what's going on in their mind, what they're going through today. So kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a long way. And like you see, I didn't block him. I didn't call him a negative name, or if I just called him by his name and just let him know what I was thinking about him, just let him know that I was sorry that he was hurt, because I know he's dealing with it somewhere, even though he says he's not. There's a reason why why he's trolling and why he gets a kick out of trolling people. Start people, hurt people, and say he didn't even do anything. Get behind the keyboard and think they have power. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Don't give him the power. Right. And like every time, like he knows he's not gonna get anything out of me. I know you. I know you know that, Carlos. You're not gonna get anything out of me. So like it's just like wasting your time. But then he might kind of have a little rush of trying to of going for the challenge. Let's see what I can say today. Let's see if I can get under the skin this time. We don't feed the trolls. The more someone gives them their energy, the more they will push. Right. Right. Exactly. The more you focus on something, the more it expands. And the more something expands, the more power it has. So, but I know greater is he that is in me than he that's in the world. So, if I can reference a troll, their power will never be as great as mine, because the power that is in me is from God Himself. And no one can get the power from God. So, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of putting forth the effort to help somebody turn around and to make somebody um, or to influence and guide someone to change their mind from putting out negativity, and then maybe they'll put out some positivity. I don't know if he was blocked or put in timeout, but yeah, he's not saying anything right now. But I don't mind him watching, because the only thing he's gonna get is nothing but positivity. And the more you hang around people, the more you become like them. Like you can tell uh, how you're gonna turn out based on the 5 people you hang around the most. And if they're watching me, if any trolls are watching me, then they're gonna become more like me. They're gonna become more positive. They're gonna become more kind. They're gonna become more loving. They're gonna become more mindful. They're gonna become more peaceful, more gentle, more joyful. Like it's just gonna rub off on you. I'm sorry. That's just the way it works. It's contagious. But because you don't swear, YouTube won't limit your 18 up, which means you're open to everyone. Yeah. Yeah. And there's a lot of kids that do that. Yeah. Yep. So, and that's good. That's perfect. I mean, we need more kids watching positive role models, because it's enough negativity out there. I'm tired of it. Man, it's enough negativity out there. So yeah, for kids to watch me, like if if they see me and they're like, yeah, you like this is what, like I think this is cool, like then perfect. Even if they want to troll and they still watching me for a good 10 minutes, like they're gonna get some good influence. They're gonna get a positive influence for the day, and it won't be that negative stuff that they're probably watching the rest of the day. So yeah, I love it. I love it. It's the more content that I'm putting out is helping the world. That's the way I want it. That's the way I want to look at it. The way that I see the more content that I'm putting out is helping the world. It's my contribution to improving the world, making the world a better place. He wasn't blocked. You'd see he just didn't get what he came for, so he moved on. Exactly, and that's what's and that's what happens. That's you know, like these trolls, they see they're not gonna get anything out of me, so then I'll just be like, either they're gonna keep watching and end up changing their mind, like, okay, I shouldn't be trying to troll this dude, like that's just wrong, or just be like, it's a waste of my time trying to troll him. Let's go troll somebody else. So yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. It's live streaming is something that it's a big skill. It's another skill that you have to develop. A very good skill at that too. Because when you live stream, you can then do public speaking. You can reach people around the world that you wouldn't necessarily reach at you know live events, like in conferences or whatever in your city or something like that. Um, but yeah, it's like a lot of people will look at YouTubers and content creators and be like, go and get a real job, as if it's like no skill at all. Like it is a skill. I mean, like to know about technology, how to set it up for those that are using like their desktops and having um different applications like OBS and all the other live streaming applications to use, and finding the graphics and everything like that is, that's a whole skill in and of itself. And then to run that and master that as you are live streaming and being personable, keeping up with the chat, reading everything, saying people's names correctly, um, like just having that ability is something that you have to make sure that you are multitasking. That takes skill. Like even if you got little kids that are standing right in front of you, um, trying to ask you questions while you're live, like right now, my youngest is over here looking at me like, what can I do? What can I do right now? Is that what you're gonna ask me? Okay, what are you gonna ask me? All right. So look at this. 2 hours a day is a lot at the beginning. You don't have to be here for 2 hours. Maybe shorter, but be systematic. I noticed one thing. What did you notice? Yeah, Tommy Tooney, I'm just going for the watch hours, fam. I notice I got more watch hours whenever I'm on, the longer that I'm on. And yeah, like and anytime like you don't feel obligated um like you have to be present every time, because I might just get on in the middle of the night. I might just get on in the morning. Like, sometimes I'll just have these ambitious kicks to put in some more hours. So, you know, some of my little ones over here, he's asking for some more water. We gotta give him some more water. Crystal Geyser, y'all. This right here is one of the best bottled waters that you can get. I really don't like bottled water because of nanoplastics that are in water. If y'all see a lot of my, oh, you got too much water. All right, yeah, you just walk slowly. I pour a little too much in there. Uh, but yeah, I have a lot of videos about health as well. It's like I say, my name is Ty Sweet, here to help you make life sweet. And It's about making life, about growing in wealth. And wealth is not just finances. Wealth is health. That's first. Like you can't enjoy your financial wealth without having your health. So having good health, I talk about being an alkaline, plant-based lifestyle, drinking spring water, uh, which is the best type of water to drink, not alkaline water. That's reverse osmosis and purified water. Like that's just a bunch of chemicals in the water. This is the minerals in the water that we need. We need the minerals. And I have a lot of videos about health and everything. Um, so yeah, that's on my channel. So if y'all want to check that out as well, you just got to scroll down a little bit more past all of the YouTube content. But that's what I was doing before I started doing the YouTube content. The more views you have and the more people there are, the next day YouTube will try to give you the same number of people. Ah, okay. So like I see like whenever there's like less people, then like that's a good time to go on ahead and just shut it down for the time and then do another one around the same time the next day or a similar time. So if you have 20 or 30 people on stream day, expect it the next day too. Yeah. All right. Definitely. And that is a that's another good strategy right there, y'all. It's another good strategy because I know the algorithms are different on every live stream platform. So, yeah, Tommy Tooney's got some more experience on the live streams than I have on here. So that's what it's all about, y'all, learning from each other. Just seeing where, you got to learn and just heed to that advice. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get on here around 6 p.m. every day. So I'm still looking at times to where I could just pinpoint and say, all right, I'm going to be here at this time every day. How long would you suggest a live stream to be right now, starting at the beginning of this consistent run? 100 people or more, you have to take more care of the stream. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Having several mods would be good for that amount because it's a lot more trolls come through, a lot more eyes. Hour to hour and a half. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. And it was just after 6 years, almost 2 hours now. So yeah, I think we're gonna conclude this one here in a moment. And yeah, this has been good once again, y'all. I really appreciate everyone. If you're watching here for the first time, my name is Ty Sweet. I teach about YouTube, how to grow on YouTube, get more views, get more subs, get monetized. If you have any questions, make sure that you put it in the comments before I leave on this live stream. If you're watching the replay and you've watched all the way to the end here, you're a real one. You really trying to learn this stuff. You really got some good information from this. I wasn't talking about all just live streaming and YouTube on this one, but it was a lot of valuable insight on this stuff we were talking about today. So, but that's what you want to have. You want to have that on your channel. Find some ideas for the stream. Definitely, yes, yeah, definitely. Um, I was ready to talk about how it was blocked and how TikTok was banned. And come to find out, just before I was about to go live, I was like, TikTok is back. It's like I gotta change this up. I gotta change this up. Uh, so yeah, that one threw me for a loop. But yeah, but it's a good thing though. I'm grateful that things like this, you know, happen. It's a pleasant surprise. I know a lot of people were really depending on TikTok. Me, not so much. I didn't really, I did kind of care, but not really that as much as I would have if it was really working for me like it should be. Because I got viral videos on there, but I'm like, that should be bringing in some dough. But it's like, no. So I was kind of fed up with TikTok. But yeah, um, I'll be back here going live. I'll be putting out some more content. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel, um, and make sure that you hit the like button so the algorithm will see this, will show this to more people as well. You can also write YouTube and ask for tips. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Let's see. You hate the young girls that do things that are inappropriate. Yeah, that's and they're only doing that for money. I mean, they wouldn't be doing that for anything else. I mean, that's the main thing. Um, so I mean, just to be another positive role model. That's what I'm here for. So for those that are doing that, mm, I mean, I pray that they don't feel like they have to do that. That they can do something that's better for themselves, better for their families, more dignity. Um, you know, and they'll find a way. They'll find a way. I mean, it just takes the time to just search for it, and then just make the choice to change. That's it. Just making that decision. They will help you and open the doors for you. Will do. Will do. I will do that. Thank you so much again for your wisdom, and thank you so much for being here. Like I say every time, this is the most important thing you have, the time in your life. When we look from the beginning year to the ending year, and that dash in between, that time right there is so important. I really thank everybody for blessing me with your attention and your presence here through technology. Uh, it means a lot to me. It means the world to me. What's up, yo, Anthony in the house? How you doing? I hope you're doing awesome today. So yeah, you just caught me when I was just about to going ahead and end the show, but I just want to let everybody know you are awesome, you are blessed, you are strong, you are powerful, you are able, you are worthy, you are loved, you are blessed. All right. Doing amazing, sir. Yo, your first live. Yo, welcome. Thank you so much for jumping in and saying hello and getting in the chat and letting me know you're here. Yo, yeah, I just been on here talking about how to grow on YouTube and about TikTok being banned and then coming back. So yeah, and we talked about a whole lot of stuff, but it'll be on replay, and I'll be live again, maybe around 6 p.m. Central. If not, maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later. I may surprise y'all and be on at a totally different time. So just make sure that you're subscribed so that you can get that notification. And yeah, thank y'all for the likes and hitting the thumbs up on this. That really shows the algorithm. Hey, you need to see this. You people need to see this stuff. I'll be on them East Coast. Hey, that's what's up. East Coast in the house. All right, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm in the south side, south side. Yeah. So but yeah, love the East Coast, love the West Coast. I will see y'all the next time that I'm live. Yo, good night, toodaloo, toodles, Vicky, and Tommy Tooney, appreciate you. Anthony, thank you so much for joining us once again. And everyone else that is watching, yo, blessings, peace, and love. Remember, you can do anything you put your mind to, make life better, and make life sweet. Blessings, peace, and love.